If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because if you think you're gonna walk up on this stage, this ain't the motherfucking Oscars. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit but these motherfucking hands. Oh, we on Pac the rest of the year, nigga. Every time you see me do a show, Pac. I ain't want to start the show like that. You gonna hit my motherfucking brother? Cause your bitch gave you a side eye? Oh, it's a lot of rock brothers. Y'all ain't know it's a lot of rock brothers. It's 10 of us, motherfucker. You about to see all the rock brothers. You gonna be like, I didn't even know that nigga was a rock brother. That nigga a rock brother? That's a rock brother? I ain't gonna start the show like that, but I just wanna let y'all know that shit ain't gonna ride. That shit ain't gonna ride, nigga. I don't got a lot of shit to lose, nigga. Some more gonna have me on the tour regardless. Y'all might never see me on TV again, but... Now, with that said, Riley, how y'all doing?
I want to warn you all that our next presenter is a comedian, if you know what I mean. So, I need to caution everybody, remain in your seats and keep your hands to yourself. All right?
You know, what do you kind of make of this whole conversation?
I just think it's a big it was a big moment. I think Chris handled himself really well and was a consummate professional. And I think a lot of people really felt his pain, and Will Smith probably is in a lot of pain too. He didn't behave well and that's embarrassing. And but I like the way that Chris handled the whole situation, and I like the fact that he hasn't said anything about it yet. I respect him, and I always have, and as does Joe. And I think any comic knows what a great guy Chris is, and he definitely didn't deserve that.
There's a saying, when the devil ignores you, then you know you're doing something wrong. Wait a minute, I'm not done now. The devil goes, oh no, leave him alone. Hey, he's my favorite. Don't bother him.
Yeah.
Conversely, when the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right. And for whatever reason, the devil got a hold of that circumstance, that night. And fortunately, there were people there, not just me, but others in the Gap. Tyler Perry came immediately right over there with me, and some prayers, keep it. I don't want to say what we talked about, but there but for the grace of God, go any of us.
Yeah.
Who are we to condemn? I don't know all the ins and outs of the situation, but I know the only solution was prayer.
Simping is dangerous. Look at what it just did to Will Smith. One of the biggest nights of his life ruined. He will never be the same. You can't live this down. And then the fact that you didn't even have the balls enough to apologize to Chris Rock then. You waited almost 24 hours. You and I both know Chris Rock could have done many of things. As Will Smith was walking off, he could have just said, damn, I'll feel that smack until August. Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. Walking up and slapping a man, and he ate the slap, and then yelling like a female from the audience. Big Willie style. Man, you should be disgusted.
Will Smith didn't have all those things happening, like the news and everybody in his business, until Jada keep talking with him. So I'm thinking he has enough. He has enough of the bullshit because as a man, nobody cares about you. As a man, nobody gives a fuck about you. As a man, bro, look, they say entanglement. All the women. Now everybody want to be in an entanglement.
Will Smith goes wrong. The lights go on the stage and punch my nigga Chris Rock in the face. Unnecessary. A lot of niggas are saying why Chris Rock didn't fight back. Hold the fuck up, okay? Will Smith played very tough role in every movie. He was Ali. Ali's a boxer. He played King Richard. He's a tough man, father. He played I Am Legend, Hancock, Independence Day. Everything. He was a superhero. Kick niggas' ass, okay? Chris Rock, on the other hand, had comedic roles. The nigga was MC Gusto in CB4. He was also Pookie in The Crackhead in New Jack City. And he also was a nigga that played in Pootie Tang. And then, last but not least, he asked for one rib in the movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. So he's not built for that. Fuck that. You nigga fuck with me on stage, I'm telling you right now, I'm calling the cops, you're going to jail, my nigga, okay? And don't get it wrong, I'm undefeated at night. You come on my stage, I'm gonna turn the lights off, I'm gonna fuck you up, and you won't see it coming. Rap!
Well, Will Smith actually used to live behind my house. I've had the pleasure of knowing his son and his daughter very well, and we did Men in Black 3 with him. I believe whatever he felt that he did, he had the right to do. I also felt there were 3 losers in one fight. He didn't know, being Chris Rock. He didn't want to do what he had to do, being Will Smith. And she did nothing, being Jada. And it's a very sad thing, but there was a powerful moment for me to sit and watch one of the world's best emoters ever we've seen speak from the heart. And I would rather take the beauty out of the situation than take the pain. But I had to leave my chair, I'll be honest with you. It cut me really deep. And I don't get deep about these things, but I'm a big movie fan, I'll be honest with you. And out of a horrible moment, there was a little bit of beauty in what came on, and I'm sure everyone's very apologetic about what happened. Shouldn't have happened. But ask yourself, what would you do in the same situation?
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
There was some question today about if anyone else had walked from the audience and done that, they would have been escorted out by security or maybe even arrested. The police asked Chris if he wanted to file charges. They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous. That insult is going to last a very long time. If you want to yell from the audience and disapprove or show a disapproval or say something on Twitter or whatever, you do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because they said words.
No, I agree. I think we all agree on that. I just thought, Jim, that it escalated to that. You know what I mean? That it escalated to that level.
It didn't escalate. It came out of nowhere because Will has something going on inside him that's frustrated, and I wish him the best. I really do. I don't have anything against Will Smith. He's done great things. But that was not a good moment. It cast a pall over everybody's shining moment last night. A lot of people worked really hard to get to that place and to have their moment in the sun and to get their award for the really hard work they did. And it is no mean feat to go through all the stuff you have to go through when you're nominated for an Oscar. It's a gauntlet of devotion that you have to do. And it was just a selfish moment that cast a pall over the whole thing.
No, I haven't seen him yet. Tonight, no.
Are you there for him? Because I know he may need you tonight. He may need you, especially if
he looked nervous when he walked by.
Good. He should be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of emotions. This is a long time. Well, I think a long time coming for him, and it's a lot of emotion. It's probably all welling up in him right now.
I applaud Chris Rock for recovering, keeping the show moving. It was an incredibly dignified response. I'll say this, Will Smith can't take a joke. Chris Rock can take a punch.
Can I ask you about this? You did post about the incident that happened last night on your social media. Did you think it was staged when you posted that?
Sort of, kind of, but
I never know.
Okay. The Oscars tonight, a lot of big moments. Obviously, Will Smith, Chris Rock was a moment. Anything you guys want to say about that?
Muhammad Ali was a great movie.
I think there's something deeper sort of to be discussed, and I hope they both step up man to man and kind of figure it all out, which I'm sure they will.
What do you feel like? What's your reaction, and where should they go from here?
They should go home. They should go home and think about it. It was crazy, though. Shout out to Will.
Well, I think it was very unfortunate. You know, I think part of doing stand-up and humor is you try to poke fun at everybody, and a lot of people were poked fun at, but that was very unfortunate because obviously it's something that she really, you know, it was tough. And also, I think when they poke fun at you and you're one of the celebrities, it's a little different than if you're the wife of one. But I absolutely don't condone violence of any kind, so...
Historic night of winners.
Yes, historic night of winners. I wish it hadn't happened.
I was confused. I feel like everyone's confused right now, especially because we were watching at home, so it stopped. So I'm curious tomorrow to see.
Hey man, that slap was many years in the making right there. Will Smith, we got you, bro, for life. We got you. Shit was crazy.
Will Smith did tonight was straight bullshit. Props and congratulations to him for winning the Oscar, because damn it, he deserved it. And I love the brother and I'm proud of him, but boy, was that a shameful act for him to commit tonight. To go up on stage and slap Chris Rock like that, he's lucky he didn't get his ass kicked, particularly after the event was over. If not by Chris Rock, to the fellas he had there with him. I mean, damn. Denzel and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry having to calm you down. Your publicist having to run out and calm you down. I mean, damn, come on, bro. Come on, man. There's no excuse for it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even try to justify it, okay?
Let me just say this.
As a comedian, come on, King.
I'm telling you right now, slap one of the kings.
Yeah.
We gonna have to immediately go to commercial break.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about have one of them. You sure ain't slapping St. Louis. You ain't slapping Chicago, the late great Bernie Mac. You damn sure ain't slapping Cleveland. So I don't know what you finna do, dog. And you ain't gonna slap Compton. So I'm trying to figure out. But you know, Chris smaller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could not believe he did it. Okay, here's the deal. First of all, I was a bit torn because I didn't see it actually because I'm out the country. So I saw just a piece of the tape. Then I watched what Chris said. Then I watched his acceptance speech and I watched it all up. So I'm torn between a man defending his wife's honor, and then I'm torn between dignity, and then I'm torn between the joke. The joke was not a vile joke. Now, if he said, you know, your wife can do this to me and do that to me, down, I'm coming up there and putting my foot on you. But that joke he told was not a mean-spirited joke, and I don't think he did it with the intent of knowing that Jada has a problem with her hair, because Chris Rock ain't that type of dude. Secondly, so I can understand the defense of your wife, but the way he should have did it was after the show.
Hello.
He could have stepped to him and said, hey, man, and he could have slapped the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth, and then they could have worked it out. But I thought it was a real punk-ass move to go up there on national TV where you know you can slap this brother. See, this is how you know it was some Hollywood-ass mess. He slapped the dude and turned his back and walked off. You know good and hell well in real life, man. Dog, you slap a... If you slap a black man in real life and try to turn your back and walk off, it ain't no way you can do that. Will Smith knew what he was doing. He know the moment and everything, but he blew it. He absolutely 100% blew it. And he put Rock in a place where Rock had to do the only dignified thing he could do. Was stand there and took the slap like a man. Here's the thing of it. I understand that defending the honor of your wife. I'm that dude. But you're going to have to do
He
something
didn't dishonor her.
for that. He didn't do that. That joke was not worthy of the reaction. If he was going to have a reaction, I think that Will should have done the man thing, was step to him afterwards in that press room, and if he wanted to slap Chris then, he could have slapped Chris in the press room and seen how it went. But see,
Will laughed.
But see, he laughed at the joke till he saw Jada's reaction.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. That's a Hollywood move now. To go up there on national TV, slap another black man, turn around your back and walk off, because you know he can't do nothing. See, I know this. I know he know this, because Will been in Hollywood long enough. So now to turn your back and walk off, you're going to slap the dude and then turn around and walk off. You know in real life that ain't the way this going to go. You already know.
But you know
that.
what, dog?
And Rock is a Jersey boy. So no. And I didn't think the moment was that. And I think he overreacted, like Carla said. He paid too much into the moment. His acceptance speech, that was raggedy, apologizing to the Academy. But here's what I think is going to happen. When this go down and wake up the right way, there's going to be some type of banning from the Oscars of Will Smith.